Hello and welcome. First of all, a happy new year to everyone watching this video. This is me, Shrimui ma'am, on behalf of Oliveboard, and I have a great suggestion, a great strategy for your SSC exams. So, to begin with, firstly, it's January, right? So, it's the month for your SSC mains exam. So it's time that we think in a critical way and we plan for the exam because you have to study. You have to study computer. Computer is a really essential part of your syllabus. You can't skip it. So you need to go through each and every topic of computer. You have to do it, right? Okay. So, yes, I hope my audio is clear. Good, good. Yes, done. All right. So, to begin with, let us think that what is the question number? What is the amount of question? I know all of the aspirants are aware of it, but many may not be aware of it, right? Number of questions for the exam. So, you'll be getting 20 questions. So, if you have to cover all the questions and if you have to cover, like, if you have to get a good score like 60 or at least nearby, right? So, what are the, as you know, you have already appeared for the exams. It's all MCQ questions, right? So, short and simple us. It often organization. How is memory stored, like how everything works, how everything functions in a computer? You need to know it. The backup devices, the ports like, let's say, VGA port, the HDMI port. In fact, you have to also focus on the usage. What is the, like, what are the areas where these ports are used? Even Microsoft Windows is a great important topic in the exam. Windows Explorer, everything about Microsoft Windows. Okay. The keyboard shortcuts, there are lots of keyboard shortcuts which I do in my regular classes in Oliveboard. I have covered almost all the keyboard shortcuts in my paid course, of course, in Oliveboard app. But I'll be there to help you as well for the keyboard shortcuts. Wait for that. So, see, software. If I focus on the second topic, which is software. So, Windows operating system. Windows is not the only operating system, right? It's not the only operating system. We also have Linux, we also have Mac OS. You can't really expect too much of question from there, but at least know the basics. What is Linux? What is Mac OS? For example, it's not like your mind is only knowing only there exists one operating system. No, it isn't, right? In Windows, there's an essential software package which is Office, the MS Office suite, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. It is very important for the exam. The versions, what are the recent versions? What is the recent version of Office, anyways? What is the recent version of Office, anyways? The recent version, did you know, is in 2024. So these things are important. What are the file extensions? Like, let's say, from the version of Office 2007 onwards, it always has a X at the end. Previously, it used to be .doc, .ppt, .xls, but now it's always a X at the end. docx, docs, pptx, it's like that. So you need to know about these things. Plus, there are multiple Excel formulas that you have to learn. Multiple Excel formulas are there. What is the purpose of the formula? study it, make a chart, prepare it. Moving to the next topic, we have working with internet and mails, web browsing. Web browsing, searching. Everyone searches everything on the internet. Everyone is using internet. But how much knowledge are you having about the internet? What is internet? What is www? Who invented www? Important, right? Tim Berners-Lee is the person who invented www. He is also the inventor of a language which is HTML, mainly used for websites, right? Downloading, uploading, a topic of your syllabus. In downloading, uploading, you need to know what are the protocols related to downloading, uploading. What are the internet protocols? It's FTP for uploading, right? FTP is a protocol. So you need to know things in details like this. And if a question is asked, like let's say, if you have to transfer files, so which protocol is going to be involved, but it needs to be an encrypted upload, encrypted, secured. So for secured, you can't say now it's FTP. Then it needs to be FTPS. So you see the details in the topics. Nextly, search engine protocols. What is search engine? Everyone knows Google. It's a common term, right? Like Google it. If you don't know anything, Google it. But what is Google? It's a search engine. It's not just a website, it's a search engine. Can you name any other search engine? Bing, Microsoft Bing. We have DuckDuckGo. These are the separate search engines. You have to be knowledgeable about these topics. And protocols of email. There are lots of protocols related to email. There's POP3, there's IMAP, there's SMTP. Now, why so many protocols? You need to know in details. E-banking. Lots of important terminologies in e-banking. UPI. What is UPI? NEFT, right? So these things you have to focus on. Learn these things. Cyber security. Next topic. Networking devices. Protocols. Again, protocols. So protocols are everywhere. For uploading, downloading, you have protocols. For email, you have protocols. For everything, you have protocols. Protocol means what? Protocol means rules. Like let's say it's the rules. It's the language that devices will be having between them, right? Like among each other. So what is the rules that they will be following for communicating? That is a protocol. So we have several protocols for several factors. For transferring text over the internet, it's HTTP. Now, HTTP and HTTPS, there are two different protocols. S is the secured version. Anything transferred through a website that has HTTPS, it's a secured connection. Sensitive information can be passed. Right? Okay. Not only that, information security threats, it's a important topic and you need to go in depth while learning. Virus, worm, Trojan. I mean, it's not just virus. It's a common term among people. Like my system has been attacked with a virus. But it's not always a virus attack. It can also be a worm. Right? So it should have been a malware. The general term for the threats are malware. Like in full form, malicious software. So malware is the thing. And in malware, you would be getting many kind of, like I said, virus or worms. So they are different in the way they would be attacking. That is different. They are not the same. They don't attack in the same way. So focus on these topics. Abbreviations, keyboard shortcuts, developers, versions, extensions. Developers, if I say, have knowledge about the persons who has developed the things, starting from the history of computers, right? There are many things like father of computer science, father of internet, etc. Father of computer and father of computer science is not the same, two different persons. Okay, so do the research, two different persons, right? So these questions are very important for the exam. Plus, who is the first person to invent this anything? What was the first personal computer, etc. You need to learn these things. Nextly, programming language. Obviously, programming language means like C, C++, Python, Java, etc. But you won't be getting coding related questions. You won't be asked to find output of a code like that if anyone is from coding background. But some basic questions like about compilers, assemblers, high level language. What is a high level language? What is object oriented programming? Some things you need to have knowledge about. Okay, cloud computing, modern technologies. Don't skip the modern technologies. Cloud computing, it's also an important part. So these are the topics that you need to go through, right? If you are aware of the syllabus, that's good. Now, let us take a look at a quick strategy that I have prepared for you all. So, prioritize the key topics, focus on essential computer concepts like basics, programming, and security, cybersecurity, the things that I just discussed. So, prioritize on the key topics. You can't skip the topics. Second strategy is create a study schedule. You need to follow a routine for studying. So you need to balance the computer science with the other subjects. You have to dedicate at least like let's say 30 to 40 minutes per day to some computer topics. Third strategy is practice regularly. You have to practice questions every day to reinforce your understanding and your speed, which matters, the speed. Use quick revision tools like flashcards, like where you may be writing down the shortcut keys or something, and that would be easy for you to check out anytime and just remember. Create mind maps, terms, concepts. Just use your own way. Someone might be using notes, sticky notes, whatever it is. Just do it. Manage the exam time, like practice answering questions under the time constraints. That is most important. People know the answer, but time management becomes a problem, right? Review daily, like spend 10 to 15 minutes reviewing core concepts to keep them fresh. And these strategies you can apply for all the subjects. Finally, stay confident, stay calm, tackle the questions easily, build your confidence, and that's it. You're all set to go, right? So that's it. And thank you for being with me for so long. And once again, I would like to say a happy new year to you from my side. And I can guarantee you that I'll be helping you for computers. I'll be helping you for computers because I have my students who are learning, who have learned. I mean, I provide the whole coverage to the syllabus. I provide you with study notes, provide you with, I explain the topics so that the students can learn it. I can tell you the tips how to learn it. Repeated questions I'm doing, same questions repeated, explanation of the topics, and you're all set to go for your exams. So that's it for now, and I'll be leaving.